Morning. Here's my breakfast this morning, and it is 6 points instead of 5 points this morning. My usual oatmeal over here with 10 almonds, and I have a teaspoon of butter buds, which is 0 points, and but it does give it a rich buttery taste, and so that's really good. I just have a little bit of the unsweetened almond milk in there, cashew milk, and then I made these little whole bunch in here. They're egg white, peppers and onions, and I used a little bit of this Jimmy Dean turkey sausage, and so that's what gives it 1 point, because there's just a little bit in there, but I'm counting like 1/8 of a cup. So that is my 6 point breakfast. My lunch today, I have I believe it's a 2 point Thomas lower calorie muffin, and then I've got a veggie patty that I made myself this morning, and then some of my G-Bomb kale, mushroom, onion, and navy bean soup. And I'll put the points up on the screen. Morning, and this is what I'm having for breakfast this morning. Surprise, surprise! It is I'm not just having an egg white, I am having an actual egg and then a 1/4 cup of egg white, and I'm adding a tablespoon of flaxseed and then 5 almonds instead of 10 to my oatmeal, because I need to up my fats a little bit, a little healthy fats, because I noticed sometimes when I get really low in my fat, my skin gets a little itchy, and especially around my eyes, and that started happening again, I think because I've been pulling a lot of fat out of my diet, and so I just need to make sure that I bring it back in a little bit, and then once I do that, it goes away and clears up. It's very funny, but anyway, so just adding a few healthy fats back in. Betty, I wanted to show you this book I got through Amazon. Now, I saw it in the bookstore the other day, and I thought, you know what? I know it's bad, but I look at the books in the bookstore, and on most of them, I usually go get it on Amazon just because I can get it cheaper. And I know I shouldn't do that every time, but gosh, if I'm going to save like 10 bucks on one book, why not do that? You know what I mean? If I can. And so, anyway, that's what I did. And I really fell in love with this book when I was at the bookstore. I was flipping through it. It's 1,200 to 1,500 calorie meal plans, and the reason why I got it, it's got everything separated. It lists every meal it's got the calories for, and I just thought it made it so simple. I had some really good ideas in here, and let's see. So at the beginning, I thought it was very interesting, because at the beginning, you know, it tells you the preliminary stuff, like, you know, it gives you intros and stuff, but like, you know, how to, you know, what to put in your pantry, must-haves. Here's a list of the things in the pantry that, you know, and there it's all like real food, simple food, which I liked, you know. And so here's a meal plan, which is a 1,200 calorie, 30-day meal plan, which they actually put in here. So, I mean, if 1,200 is just like too low for you, so add a few calories, you know, bring it up a little bit. But I thought it was neat that they actually had it all here. You know, and some stuff I wouldn't even have. Like, I think I saw in here somewhere, I don't know, I think there were 2 mini Snicker bars for a snack or something, which was actually included. And I thought, well, I'd probably want to put in something more healthy. But at the same time, it's nice that they're still allowing for treats like that for people who are, you know, transitioning. So they've got all these different types of oatmeal here. They've got a ton of baked goods for breakfast, and see the calories are all listed up here in the corner, and the nutritional information is all here as well, so you can plug it in and find out what the points are. So anyway, let me just flip through here real quick so you can see some of the recipes that are in here. Bring it up. It's got some really cool reference pages in here. Lots of, you know, there's even drinks, different types of drinks, you know, to fall under certain calories. This is one of the things that got me to buy the book. This is 124 calories for these cookie ice cream sandwiches. And I really wanted to, you know, let me show you a shot of that in case you want to make that. This is what those are, 124 calories. And so this is what's in there. Here's the recipe in case you're interested yourself. There's nutritional information. Okay, and there they are. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so back to perusing the book here. We've got popsicles here. A lot of the stuff, you know, I could see making this stuff and my husband not thinking, oh, that's diet food. You know what I mean? And so I like that. I like that it's low, but it's not made of stuff that's like weirdly low calorie, you know. It's just real food. One thing I noticed in here was there was a recipe for mac and cheese, and it's made with butternut squash, but also just a little bit of cheese. And usually, you know, I see recipes that are either or. You're either, here it is, all cheese or just butternut squash. And I want to make the butternut squash for myself, but my family's not going to just eat it with the butternut squash, not unless I back them off of, you know, other things. And unfortunately, you know, for the kids, they still have to use, you know, we'll have to use the vegan cheeses, but my husband is not huge on vegan cheese. Although he did like the tree line. He said that was good for a cream cheese. Tree line is pretty good. But anyway, look at all these beautiful, beautiful colored recipe pictures. I mean, it just, I love that it just lists the information. Look, I mean, and if I don't want it to be that many calories, just take something out, you know, just change it a little bit. You know what I mean? But, oh, I love that. Salad niçoise in a jar. I thought that was a great idea. But anyway, just wanted to show you a quick little perusal here in case you were interested in purchasing this book. I can't wait to use a few recipes out of here. So anyway, this is it, Cooking That Counts, and it is by the editors of Cooking Light. So there you go. Everybody, I'm just checking in. It's about 12:45 in the afternoon, and we are going to go into the gym here. We're going to take a break in the day. This week, I feel like I have not met my 20,000 step goals, which is supposed to be on 2 days. I did go over the 15.5, but yesterday I only went 14,666, and I'm like, great. So I really need to get some steps in today just so I can feel a little more victorious. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Just got back from the gym, and this is my snack here that I'm going to have instead of lunch, because we are going to the buffet tonight. So, and we're probably going to go early, so I want to make sure that I'm hungry. So I've got a half a cup of this unsweetened milk here for 5 grams of protein. I've got a slice of my homemade bread here, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, and a small apple. And that's what I'm having for snack. You know, but oh my goodness, Girl Scout cookies are being sold in front of Vons. And I know for a fact my husband bought some from a client, his daughter, and he said he was going to give them away to somebody. So what I'm going to do here, because Kat has a hard time saying, not because I want the cookies, but because I feel sorry for the cute little Girl Scouts and I want to help them. I used to be a brownie. I'm going to go in through the other door set over here. So I'm parking on the other side. Isn't that horrible? I'm just avoiding it altogether. It is Sunday afternoon. I'm on my treadmill and it hasn't stopped yet, thank goodness. So that's a good thing. And I thought I would get some steps in. And I want to talk to you a little bit in just a minute. Okay, so every time I want to talk to you, it gets really loud out here. So I'm going to go in the garden and water the garden for a bit, and maybe I can find a quiet spot. Okay, so I need to do more like actual vlogs, I think, and get back into doing that. Okay, so you did not get what kind of cookies did you get?
Oh, I don't know. I got Samoans and some lemon and Thin Mints.
Those are really
I got like $20, so $5 a $4 a pack, so probably 5 packs.
And when they come in, are you going to hide them in your truck?
Yeah.
No, are you serious?
In my office.
I thought you were going to give them away.
I'll give them away. You want them?
Yeah, I want them.
Which one?
I avoided parking in front of the poor little Girl Scouts at the store.
You want the Thin Mints?
He's my dealer, my cookie dealer. No, I don't want them. It will totally mess me up, and I've been in a groove. This week, I'm going to be doing 1,200 calories. Except on the heavy workout days, I might go up just a bit.
1,200 a day.
1,200 a day, right. Because so far this week, I've been doing 1,500 every day, actually, for weeks. And haven't really got anywhere. I'm only 5'3", you know what I mean? So maybe I'm just not, maybe I haven't cut enough for my needs, for my output. So I'm going to try that and see how it makes me feel.
Where have you been?
What do you mean?
How many calories a day?
I've been about 1565 to maybe some days a little bit more. But I mean, I've been having a jumbo amount of exercise on top of that.
You're crazy active. I don't know.
Right.
I think 15 is probably pretty good.
You know, I've been really reading a lot about that. And they say that, you know, a lot of times if you're doing a lot of cardio, you won't lose weight if you are doing a lot of cardio. And
I haven't figured all that stuff out yet.
Right. But to up the strength training, which I'm going to be doing. The only thing is that I do enjoy running. And I don't want to lose the stamina in running because then you always have to build back up to it. And this morning I signed up for a donut 5K, which is at the end of April. It's called Donut Judge Me, I think. I'm sorry, I'm salivating. Hang on a second. I'm just thinking about it. So you run a 5K and you collect like 6 donuts by the time you're done. And I guess you can eat them, which I think, you know, there's going to be all kinds of people throwing up if they eat them by the end of 5K. So I'm going to collect them in a little bag along the way. There'll be 6 donuts, and there's 5 of us. So, you know, and we'll just split them, and we'll have like 1 donut each, and that'll be okay. But I just love donuts, and I thought it was a good way to... I probably shouldn't be that enthusiastic about when I talk about this. Anyway.
When's the run?
It's at the end of April. It's, like April 29th. So I don't want to lose my stamina in running before I have to do that one. And I do want to run it if I can do it for time, I think that would be good. Because it's only a 5K. If it's a 10K, I wouldn't be doing that. I'd be going much slower. But anyway, I think we're going to let you go for now. And talk to you next time. All right. See you guys.
Bye.
Love you guys.